All right, welcome to another guided meditation. I am Esther, your host. And we're going to begin here by inviting ourselves into our body through our nostrils by inhaling and following that first breath into your body as you mindfully escort yourself into the space within, beginning to notice the sensations of the body and the mind, softening the experience, and slowly beginning to exhale just as slow as the inhale. And just notice where your mind is today and where your body is today. Meeting yourself exactly where you are. We're going to take another inhale here. This time, relaxing the eyebrows. Just noticing the fingers. One way to notice the tension in the body is to notice your fingers. If they're curled up in a ball or opened like a flower. So just visualizing as you open up the palms, allowing the fingers to blossom from a fist. Turning your palms upward and allowing yourself to receive in this space. As you slowly exhale, we're going to take one more mindful breath here before going to a natural breathing rhythm. Inhaling through the nostrils, filtering through the thoughts, just allowing them to be present without reacting to them, just listening. And notice if your body reacts. So a lot of the times, when we don't feel comfortable in our body, or we think about discomforting thoughts, the way our body reacts is by movement. So just notice if you can meet your thoughts with stillness here. On this last exhale, and then come into your natural breathing rhythm. Wherever you're seated, I want you to notice if you're comfortable. And then ask yourself if there's a way you can make yourself just a little bit more comfortable. Adjust accordingly. And then we are going to try to stay still within that space, even though you might have an urge to shift physically. just notice again where you are. Just pay attention to your heart center. Allowing the shoulders to drop. Maybe just leaning them back slightly to feel that openness. You are safe here. Your body is safe. In this moment, as it's being escorted by this breath, I'm going to ask you a question now. If you are searching for yourself, where would you go? And I invite you here to go inside rather than on an adventure. Because everything you need is right here. Notice where you desire to go. And then ask yourself, what does that place really help you achieve? And then we're going to come back into this space and tap back into the body. When we connect with our breath and our body, we build a sense of trust, which makes it easier for us to advocate for what we truly need, our personal needs, rather than what other people might feel might be important for us. When we take the time to build this trust within, it encourages us to have a level of respect for ourselves. And with that respect, boundaries are usually attached. So when we respect something, we usually think of it in higher regard. When there's something we trust, there's respect attached. And when we respect, there's trust attached. The amazing thing about respect is, think about somebody that you respect. And ask yourself, how long would you wait to see that person? So if I told you there was a long line to go see this person, and people do this all the time, depending on their value. I come from LA. People wait in long, long lines for a pair of sneakers that drops, or the newest iPhone, or to meet somebody in a book signing. There's this sense of waiting that has to happen till you meet that person. But it's only worth it, right, to us if that has value. So if we acknowledge that and we're able to tap into our own value, and we take that time to sit with ourselves, right? Sit and wait. The same way you would to spend a few minutes with somebody that means so much to you, or something that you value. To be inspired. So just notice how your body feels at the moment. And just think about the words, I respect you. Think about connecting from within. What does respect feel like to you? Not how others would treat you, but how would you treat yourself? Give yourself permission to see yourself rather than seek. You know, before I asked you a question, if you were searching for yourself, where would you go, right? Where would you look? In that search, there's a sense of seeking, looking. But what if you come from a place of trust and respect? There isn't seeking involved, but seeing. And what if I say the words, I see you? And if you repeat that to yourselves, as in, you, the you, sees yourself. So, I see you. With those words, we can sit with ourselves because we stop searching. There's a level of respect and trust, which comes with a sense of wholeness. It comes with a sense of stillness. And that is where we can enjoy the ultimate pleasure in the seeing rather than the seeking. In the seeing, you're not asking yourself to be something you're not. Your mind doesn't have to reach. But rather, you can descend into your space within. Just be there. There's a sense of transparency with yourselves that is accompanied with a sense of calm. When we use the attribute of seeing, we can perform from a responsible place. When you think of the word responsibility, it's the ability to respond in the present. When we are seeing rather than seeking, when somebody else communicates to us, we're not looking into what they're saying, we are listening. When we are listening, we are not attaching anything to what the person is saying, but exactly what they are saying. So one of the biggest attributes that are attached to listening, right, is noticing that the person is coming from their perspective. It has nothing to do with us. And it's easier to listen when we don't add our own comments. Rather, we just create space for the other person to say what they're saying, and us being present, completely present, to hold space for that person. And if we take a moment to internalize that, noticing when we communicate with ourselves, how many other ideas and comments are we bringing in from the outside? Like when we believe that we're not good enough. Is that us really saying that, or is that an external conversation? So when we're completely present and a comment like that shows up, we're able to be present to understand that that maybe isn't me. Maybe that is somebody else's projection of themselves. And even a simple comment of not feeling good enough means that we're seeking rather than seeing. We're looking for something. So just notice if you come back into this space, and you're able to see. Your body is completely calm. You are approaching this experience from a trustworthy place. I am trustworthy. I respect my body. I respect my intellect. I can go at the pace I need to go at. I can take my time. The whole world will wait. And then when we're ready, we can step into the adult self, the responsible self, and be completely present in the decision making, whatever that is. So back to searching. If you were searching for yourself, where would you go? Just notice the energy shift now from the first time that I asked that question. And just notice that you have the power to shift into this space where you can feel like you're in the driver's seat with complete self-respect.